Hey, all, Dakota Franson here. Thought I'd just come outside for a minute, record this, take advantage of when the weather's still somewhat cool before I'm praying to the AC gods. Anyway, first things first, I want to address to the people that have reached out to me asking about the recent shooting and fire that was going on in Coeur d'Alene. I will say this because it was pretty obvious that quite a few of you may not be very familiar with geography when it comes to the United States. I'm not poking fun, I'm just addressing the situation as I observed it. I will say that Coeur d'Alene is not exactly close to me. It's about a 10-hour drive, because in order to really get up to there from where I'm at, you have to drive through Oregon and Washington, or take the other way, primarily through Montana, to get up there. And those drives about 10 hours. So, no, it was not close to me, but I will say this. Yes, I do have some dear friends that are up that way, but everybody's accounted for, everybody's good, so small victories, right? And also, don't worry about the lip. Big D has a tendency to get cold sores. And this is mostly from the stress of having to sort through car issues and frantically find a decent junker car that'll get me by for the next few years, you know what I mean? But, so I think I did good in getting this car. It's a 2002 Grand Marquis, so good car. Not a whole heck of a long wrong with it. So, and I fit, so that's what's important. I do want to also say hello real quick to those of you who have popped up on the channel because you started to see the AI generated videos I've been putting out. The stance still remains the same on those. Yes, they're primarily for entertainment, but I do plan on kind of integrating the technology behind it into some other projects. And as the first Sarah video stated, if you hadn't seen it for yourself, it's a way to for me to familiarize myself with the tech. Plus, I especially where deepfakes are such a concern these days, and quite frankly, the only solid defenses to protect oneself from that is to have tattoos or speak in certain accents, just because of how far this technology has gotten. Those are the two main areas to protect oneself when it comes to deepfakes. So if you have teenage daughters that are begging for tattoos, sorry to say it, but if they go to use that excuse, while you may not necessarily want to think about your daughter getting into those compromising situations, unfortunately there's some young men who are not holding back, realizing just how easy it is to produce that material, and could potentially bring harm to your daughter's quality of life, and unfortunately maybe go as far as put them into mentally compromising positions because of the invasion of privacy, invasion of vulnerability, the idea that it is so easy to digitally violate someone. Sorry. If you're hearing yelling in the background, that's my younger sister arguing with her 18-month-old, almost 19-month-old. The two are practically the same person. Anyway, I just wanted to record this little message. Shout out to those who reached out concerned about the Coeur d'Alene thing. I appreciate the concern, but the situation does not directly affect me. However, being that it is 4th of July weekend, there is probably going to be some fires in my area. I do know there was one out near Jerome. And, well, yeah, you kind of smell that barbecue, to be honest with you. But, anyway, like I said, I just wanted to give those updates. Those of y'all who are joining the channel because of the recent AI videos, hi, welcome, hope you enjoy. I plan on integrating that tech into some other projects, Bald and Bonkers Network Academy. I did also notice, car passing by and neighbors on Mac sprinklers just keep on. Bald and Bonkers Network Academy will integrate some of that tech, and potentially a new show I'm putting together. I haven't decided what to call it. I already have some materials that I want to discuss, so we'll see. I probably should go. Much love, take care, see y'all next time.